So now that Megan is on permanent Alfie duty, I am back to being Sally, going to the grocery on Friday nights, which all things considered could be a lot worse. Just gotta make sure everything that I pick out is organic and as healthy as can be, even if it doesn't matter to me. Guys, you know the only objective you have in your life is to keep your woman happy. And here's a life hack for you guys that are kind of clueless like myself. So if you ever don't know which one to pick up, all you have to do is follow the price tag. $3.79 seems cheap, $6.99. I think that's the most expensive there is. All right. Hey, Mr. Alfie. How are you doing today? YouTube is always excited to see you. Hey, Alf, down. Good boy. You want dinner, don't you? Quick grocery haul for you guys. We picked up a bunch of stuff today. So got the frozen cauliflower rice, what I pack for lunch almost every single day of the week. We have some more frozen vegetables, potatoes, lettuce for my wraps. I'm still sneaking in some guacamole when I can. It's not too bad. I'm learning to like it a little bit. This is an absolute no-no for Megan. They didn't have the Vital Farms eggs. Then we have some Greek yogurt. This is my favorite. We have some chicken sausages, something else that I'll pack for lunch. We have some regular chicken, some bananas, some oranges, some apples, some grapes. A lot of fruits I don't typically buy, but I have a very fun video coming for you guys on Sunday that you are going to love. Blueberries, a staple in my diet. We have some lunch meat with some wraps. Very guilty pleasure of mine. On a cheat day, I could do a whole bag of this dipped in the cookie butter. It is so good. Cold brew, cashews. Megan loves these and they are delicious, 100 calories per pack, and the consistency is awesome on those. We're gonna try out these Yasso bars. I think I got marketed, but we'll find out. Chocolate rice cakes, of course. Golden grams, it just sounds so good. It's a classic. We picked up some steaks, and this ground bison is one of my favorites for sure. So all of that food should last me about a week, and of course I've got a video sprinkled in there as well, so not too bad. I just have to brag about these salmon bowls that Megan makes. They are my favorite thing that we eat. So delicious. We have salmon, jasmine rice, and vegetables. I look forward to it every single week. And those are the exact types of foods that I like to stick to even when I am bulking. So a few weeks ago, I did a full day in the diet, 2,600 calories during my mini cut. Tomorrow, we are going to do a full day, but 3,000 calories on my bulk, keeping it clean, healthy, or whatever word that I think is going to work best in the thumbnail. So that's what we're gonna do tomorrow. But before then, we gotta take Alfie to the vet for the first time. So that should be interesting. Little Alfie did amazing at the vet. He was such a good boy. He didn't cry, he didn't whimper. He just let the vet do whatever she needed to do. Mission successful. Nice job, Mom. Cameraman is still on maternity leave, as you can see. But we're making do. I think cameraman needs some Starbucks. What do you think?
Yes, please.
Let's do it. Had a subscriber in there ordering a grande nitro with sweet cream. You guys actually take my suggestions, and trust me, it's a very good suggestion to listen to. So what's up to Jordan? Appreciate you watching the videos. I got myself actually an almond milk latte because I'm trying to play it a little bit cool on the caffeine today. I know I'm gonna have caffeine a little bit later as well. And I'll show you guys a little hack that I use to try to replicate this nitro cold brew. We have not had any food as of now, but before we eat anything, we have to go look at some more houses in Garner, North Carolina, which is like 30 minutes from here. We'll see. I'm not in love with the idea of leaving Raleigh, but if we can get some more bang for our buck, it might be worth it. All right, so we got into Garner. I've never really been here. If I haven't spent too much time. And at least there's stores and restaurants, unlike Wendell when we went out to look there, thanks to Megan's suggestion. So, I don't know, it's still suburban, don't get me wrong, it's not Raleigh, but you sure save a ton of money, and there's some nice homes out here, so we'll see. What was your review?
It was nice, but I want to look at more.
Wasn't it? Well, you weren't quite sold.
No.
Neither was I. Garner was okay. It wasn't Garner per se. It was more of just, we could do better. They had no amenities. No amenities. I love living in apartments, guys. If Megan would let me, I'd live in an apartment for the rest of my life. So today we inadvertently intermittent fasted, at least from a food perspective. Obviously I had a coffee. Some people would say that breaks your fast. It doesn't matter, it's all semantics. So from a food perspective, we are fasting. It is 1:30, so it's, what's that, like 13 hours right now. What I love about fasting is if you're busy and you got a lot going on, you don't need to worry about eating, but that's kind of besides the point. So for the first meal of the day, we're gonna have some eggs, this beautiful bowl of berries, which just looks absolutely incredible. Strawberry and blueberries are my two favorite. And then we're gonna have some Uprising toast. This stuff is amazing. And just a quick backstory, this is not a paid advertisement, don't worry. My friend Will, back from Cincinnati, started this company. He left a job at Procter & Gamble, a marketing job at that. If you guys don't know, it's one of the hardest jobs to ever get, especially when you're downtown in their headquarters. But he left the job to start this company. And as you guys know, I'm the furthest thing from keto, right? But what I love about this is like the healthiest toast on the planet. When you check out these ingredients, all natural, and the macronutrient profile is what I really like. So it has 11 grams of fat, 11 carbs, 9 grams of fiber. So if you're into counting net carbs, that's 2 grams and 6 grams of protein. And it will stay in the fridge for up to 4 weeks, and you can also freeze it. It comes like this. You just slice it off however it is that you like it. So when I first pulled it out of the box, I was like, I don't know about this, but it is so moist, it is so delicious. You can just tell there's so many nutrients. You're eating it, you're enjoying every single bite of it. It is probably my favorite bread that I've ever had in my life. Again, it's just a friend. This is not a paid advertisement, but I will highly, highly suggest you guys go check this out. I'm gonna leave all the information linked down below in the description. You'll be supporting an amazing company and you will love this product. As you can see, we have the 2 whole eggs with some turkey. We have the berries and the toast. I'm not even gonna put anything on it to give you guys a real life taste test. So just one bite.
It's one bite, everyone knows the rules.
You really can taste a difference. It just tastes so much more wholesome. It just tastes like a food you should be putting in your body versus all of those breads are just processed and probably not the best thing for you. And 9 grams of fiber per slice. So if you're having any trouble getting fiber, this is the easiest and tastiest way to do it. Again, all of that information is going to be linked down below. Check out Uprising Foods. Let Will know that I sent you over there. He's an amazing guy with an amazing product here, so you guys would not be disappointed. And then just to get a few more carbs in here, I'm gonna have some of these Vans gluten-free blueberry waffles. They are so delicious and gluten-free, so they've gotta be super healthy, you know? As I mentioned earlier in the video, we're gonna show you how to make that Nitro cold brew, the poverty way. Megan actually put me onto this. So what we've been doing is having the cold brew, and this is my favorite. I don't know what brand this is called. Califia? Like Wiz Califia? But I prefer the blonde roast. And what I really like about this is you can kind of control the portions here. So I'm only gonna have like 6 to 7 ounces. Okay, 7.5 ounces. So drinking the cold brew without ice ends up tasting a lot more like Nitro, obviously without the nitrogen. And then what you can do is add either some creamer or some milk. So I'm gonna add some almond milk in here. And even if you add an entire serving, which is a lot, it's only gonna add like 30 calories. So that should look very, very familiar. And then what we're gonna do, add a little sweetener. Alfie's being bad. He's being real bad. Megan is trying to bite her tongue, but Alfie is doing something he should not be. Are you showing Alfie right now? Alf. This is what our life has come down to, guys. Anyway, add a little bit of sweetener, stir it up. You got Nitro cold brew poverty way cheaper, way less calories. Let's get Alfie doing the things he should be doing. You spill all your water, man. Come on. Alfie, you're in trouble. When I'm in trouble, I just drink caffeine. You want a sip? No, you can't have a sip, man. Cameraman, what do you have to say about Alfie's recent performance?
That's what we get. Not watching.
Okay guys, we finally made it over to the gym. Having a dog makes it so challenging to get out of the house. I don't know how y'all with children do it. I can't even imagine. It's just, I don't know, it's challenging. It takes an extra 30 to 40 minutes to step outside the door. And Megan does almost everything. I truly don't know how it all works. I'm still adjusting, as you guys can tell, but that is besides the point. So today we are starting our new training block, still doing 4 days a week, still being coached by my buddy Rocky. Today is probably one of my favorite workouts because it's Saturday. It's a long workout. It's all upper body. We start out with some low rows and we're gonna move into some dumbbell bench press, which I have been loving. This program in general has just been working really well for me. I'm excited to see where this bulk is going to take me, especially getting my calories up to 29 to 3,000 calories every single day. I should yield some pretty solid results, and we will ultimately cut it all off and try to look all jacked and whatnot. But for now, I'm gonna knock out this workout, get back home, and check on Alfie. So if you want to know why I have this going on with my shirt right now, stay tuned for Sunday's video. Megan, how classic was that? Post-workout fuel, I am going to be making my protein frosty. This thing is amazing. All we're gonna use is 1 serving of PE Science Select Protein. I'm going with the Cake Pop today. It is delicious. You can always save 15% using Travis at PEScience.com. 1 serving of frozen strawberries, 1 Dannon, or I think it's Dannon, yeah? I don't know. Something light and fit Greek yogurt, and then 1 serving of cashew milk. And all I do is blend it up and just check out this consistency. It's just delicious. I look forward to this every time I eat it. I'm gonna put the macros on the screen. It's pretty phenomenal. That was a really good workout. I think I like working out a little bit later in the day, have a little bit more food in me, maybe be a little bit more awake and alert. So maybe if my schedule permits, I'll try to move my workouts back a little bit, but we will see about that. If you guys watched last Sunday's video, I was talking about why I wasn't a big proponent of dirty bulking, and the #1 reason I listed was because of performance. I just feel like if you feed your body crap, then you're not gonna get the best results in the gym. And that's why I think I'm feeling so good right now, because even though I'm eating a lot of food, I'm still sticking to micronutrient dense whole foods, and I have a big appetite, so that is not a problem for me at all. And I just feel like that is yielding the highest energy levels for me. So that is why I prefer, regardless if I'm bulking or cutting, to try to eat as clean or healthy, or whatever word you want to use, as possible. I know it seems like we're always eating takeout. It's really not the case. It's only because I only record YouTube videos on the weekend, which is when we typically do go out, but because we have Alfie, we have to bring it in, which is perfectly fine. And we always go to the same places, one being Bar Taco, which is where we're headed to tonight. If you're living in Raleigh or anywhere that has a Bar Taco and you're not going there, you are missing out, my friends. And what's great about living in 2020 is you can go out to almost any restaurant and get good food. Now, back in the 80s, probably not. You probably stuck to a burger and fries if you're going out to eat. But just remember, if you are going out to a restaurant, their job is not to meet your macronutrient requirements. Their job is to get you to like the food so that you come back. And I think sometimes restaurants get in a habit of taking a food, trying to disguise it as healthy when really it might not be. So here is my advice to all of you. Whatever you're ordering, if you're tracking your macros, however many grams of fat you think is in the dish, add 10 to 15 grams. However many grams of carbs you think are in the dish, add 10 to 15, I think 15 to 20, somewhere in that nature. However many grams of protein you think is in that dish, even if you're basing off the website, subtract 5 to 10 grams. That's typically a fair assessment of restaurants. All right, let's get to it. You know you come here way too much when you even know the exact place to illegally park to go grab your food. That smells good, doesn't it? I know. Maybe we'll give you a bite. Same thing every single time we go. 1 duck taco, 1 duck bowl. What I love about these bowls is there's tons of volume in here with vegetables, rice, and then the duck. I never had duck in my life before Bar Taco, but this has absolutely changed the game. Super filling, super delicious, very macro friendly. All in all, the perfect meal. My OGs might remember this oatmeal hack. So you're gonna cut up a protein bar, you're gonna bury it in the hot oatmeal, and that way when it melts, it just becomes ooey gooey and delicious. So this is all you gotta do, and then you're just gonna set and forget. And just take a look at this. When you get a bite of the melted protein bar and the oatmeal, we're even gonna get a little banana in here. If I can do this. This might be the best bowl of oatmeal in the entire world. I hope you guys don't think I'm kidding. Poverty brownie every single day of my life. So one of the advantages to fasting is at the end of the night, you get to make up a lot of food. So as you saw, I'm keeping it relatively simple, and then I always like to have a little treat to end the night. We just picked up these Yasso bars with the dip. They're dipped Greek yogurt bars. They're great, fantastic. If you ever see these in the store, definitely not marketing, I would highly suggest them. We get so excited in this household when Alfie goes pee outside. It's such a relief, because if not, you know, there's only one other place he's going, which is the carpet. So never too great. That is going to be the end of the food today, my friends. So we came in a little bit over 3,000 calories, and that's the point I'm gonna stick with for the foreseeable future, at least the next month, 2 months, 3 months. We'll see how it goes. Let me know what your philosophy is on bulking. If you prefer my method, or are you more on the dirty bulk? And I've even found that tracking my macros has helped me just kind of stay on point. What I'll do is I typically eat the same foods day in and day out. So I'll track for a day, then maybe not track for a few days, track, and then, you know. But anyway, I'm using Avatar Nutrition still. You guys can still get it for a discount using the discount code down below. But thank you all so much for taking the time out of your day to watch. You could have been doing anything in the entire world, and you chose to mock my outro. Cameraman, busted. Yeah. Where's Alfie at? Alfie wants to say goodbye to everybody. Alf, where you at?
He's ready for bed.
Alfie's ready for bed? Hey, Alf, say goodbye to the people. They could have been doing anything in the entire world, and they chose to spend a few minutes with you. Aw. All right, guys. I'll talk to you next time.